In this video, we will demonstrate how to create and maintain a resource record in PPM. Access rights that are required for creating a resource are Resource Navigate and Resource Create. To create a resource, hover over the Home menu, navigate to the Resource Management section, and click on the Resources link. This page displays a list of all the available resource records in the system. You will be able to create new resource records from this page by clicking on the New button. Keep in mind that the best practice for creating a labor resource is to create the resource from the administration side as a user first. For this demo purpose, we will show you how to create a labor resource from the application side. On the Select Resource Type page, click on the Resource Radio button in the Resource or Role field. Click on the Labor Radio button in the Resource Type field. Note, for creating non-labor resources, select the appropriate option. Click Next. On the Create Resource Labor page, go to the General section and fill in the required fields. Enter the resource last name. For this example, enter Smith. Enter the resource first name. For this example, enter Adam. Enter the resource ID. This must be unique and can be entered only once. For this example, enter A. Smith. Enter the email address. For our example, enter adam.smith@excers.com. In the Resource Management section, click on the Browse icon corresponding to the primary role attribute. A pop-up will appear with a list of roles. Select one of the values from the available list and click on Add. For our example, select Analyst. Enter the category in the category field. For this example, enter Employee. Enter the date of hire of the resource. For our example, select January 1st, 2015. This will affect the time slice date for the resource. Enter the availability of the resource in the Availability field. This is a required attribute. The default availability is 8 hours. By default, the creator of the resource will be the resource manager. To update, click on the Browse icon corresponding to the Resource Manager attribute. A pop-up will appear with a list of resources. Select one of the values from the available list and click on Add. For our example, select Alan Butler. Click on the Browse icon corresponding to the Booking Manager attribute. A pop-up will appear with a list of resources. Select one of the values from the available list and click on Add. For our example, select Timothy Allen. The Employment Type field is defaulted to Employee. To update, select the value from the drop-down as appropriate. Check the External checkbox if the resource is external to the organization, like contractors or consultants. For the next steps, under the Organizational Breakdown Structure section, click on the Browse icon corresponding to the Resource Pool attribute. A pop-up will appear with the current OBS structure. Select the level as per the hierarchy. For this example, select All Groups. Click on the Browse icon corresponding to the Department OBS attribute. A pop-up will appear with the current Department OBS structure. Select the level as per the hierarchy. For our example, select Corporate. Click the Save and Return button to save the changes and exit. The labor resource is now created and can be staffed to projects. To verify the resource is created, filter for the resource created in the previous steps. Click on the plus icon to expand the filter layout in the Resource List page. Enter the resource that was entered earlier and click Filter. The resource Adam Smith is displayed in the list view. To learn more, you can refer to the following topics. Create a non-labor resource. Create a labor role. Financially enabling a labor resource.